Good evening. How is everyone on this Friday evening? Absolutely freezing cold down here in Essex as we are doing our Matthew Hopkins interactive ghost walk. We're here for a few hours as we go on search in one of the most famous, well, really, he was a serial killer. I'm not sure how you can put it, but diabolical men in history resulted in many people being accused of witchcraft and death in this part of the world. I am down in East Anglia. I know you can't see me and it's a black screen, but trust me, I am here. I'm just walking. There's a lovely picture of the moon. I'm just walking out of a forest. This forest is supposed to be the location where many of the accused actually run, try to hide, try to escape the clutches of the infamous Witchfinder General. So we do our ghost hunts here. So tonight we're doing our interactive ghost walk, which lasts about an hour and a half. You get a chance to join us, join the team. They take you on a little adventure around the little villages, tell you some of the stories, some of the occurrences that are supposed to happen in the local area. And then we take you to the infamous haunted location where many of our guests have experienced a lot of paranormal activity and phenomena that has been reported not just with us, but in the location for many years. So as I said, it's absolutely freezing. If you could see me, you'd see me all hooded up, absolutely freezing. And I drove all the way down from Yorkshire today as well. And I swear it's warmer up there. I swear it's warmer up there than it is here at the moment. So we are in for a chilly night, but it will not dampen our spirits as we're walking, as I said, in the footsteps of the infamous Witchfinder General, the famous Matthew Hopkins. He was a 17th century it's hard to really describe his profession. There's many different theories and different answers to how Matthew Hopkins actually grows to the heights that he did and got the reputation that he did. But he started off right where we are in a tiny little village called Misterley, right next to Manningtree as well. Matthew Hopkins actually owned a property in one of the streets. He actually lived there for a few years and he passed away as well. That was his last moment, was spent in the location that's there. So that's where we tend to do our overnight ghost hunts as well. He was the self-proclaimed Witchfinder General with his right-hand man John Stern, who came around with them. He was, as a self-proclaimed Witchfinder General, he was supposed to have been, I've heard stories that he was supposed to have been educated in Holland, and his dad was, I think he studied as a solicitor at some point. He was a very deeply religious gentleman. He was brought up as a very strong, I always get the bloody word wrong, always get the word, Presbyterian, I think that's the word, Presbyterian. As he grew up around lots of different stories that witchcraft was actually real, and a lot of people could conduct these and cause curses, even death in some places, due to the witch placing a curse on you. Now this was male and female as well, so many people did experience different things. Obviously when they were here, it all started with, I think it was during the time of the Civil War. There was a lot of stuff going on during this time, a lot of famine. People were looking for someone to blame, and I'm sure some of the livestock within the local area actually started to die, and they were looking for someone to blame. So they pinned their suspicions an 85-year-old lady called Elizabeth Clark, who it was a meeting. It was like a weekly meeting that she had with a couple of her local friends. And Matthew Hopkins got wind of this, found out about this. She was accused of witchcraft, and he decided to get involved. Even though he had no legal standing or anything like that, he decided it was his responsibility to rid East Anglia of any witchcraft. Now, you should start to see me in a bit. I'm starting to come into a bit more light now. So yeah, we're here, as I said, for the next couple of hours doing that. It's massively famous within this area for the stories of it. Now, we've done these tours for many, you'll start seeing me in a minute, and I do apologise for that. Yeah, so these stories, we have been doing these tours for many years within this area. It has been a great location that we've used many times for doing our ghost walks and ghost. There you go, you should be able to see me now. Ghost hunt. As I said, I've just come out of the forest, absolutely pitch black that's behind me, so you can't really see what's going on. So I'm going to go down, meet some of the guests, and look forward to taking them straight down into the haunted area. It's right next to Old Knob Lake. So I will leave you guys there. I'll hopefully get some other guys that are going to come on and say hello when we do a live later on, even some of the reviews that we do from this evening as well. So make sure you keep out, make sure you like all our pages and everything as well. So I'll see you all soon.